Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic franchises ever, Transformers. Whether you're a diehard fan or just someone who loves a good action movie, there's no denying that Transformers has made a huge mark on pop culture. From toys to cartoons and blockbuster films, this franchise has evolved in so many ways. So grab your Allspark and let's roll out. Transformers was created by Hasbro in collaboration with Takara Tomy back in the early 1980s. It all started with a cool line of toys that shifted between vehicles and robots. In 1984, we were introduced to these awesome characters, and it wasn't long before an animated series hit the screens. It captured hearts and minds, laying the groundwork for what would become a massive franchise. Plus, comic books provided deeper stories for the characters we loved. As time went on, Transformers didn't just stop at toys and cartoons. The franchise gracefully morphed into a multimedia phenomenon. We got a second animated series in the 90s, and eventually, comics evolved from Marvel to IDW Publishing, providing rich storylines that expanded the universe. And then came the movies. Michael Bay kicked things off with the live-action films starting in 2007. Whether you loved them or hated them, you can't deny their impact. They raked in over $4 billion worldwide. Fans had mixed feelings, but they definitely introduced a whole new generation to the Transformers universe. We also saw some fantastic spin-offs, like the 2018 film Bumblebee, which gave us a fresh take on the story with a more heartfelt tone. And let's not forget about new animated films cropping up. It's safe to say the Transformers family is still growing. Now, let's talk about some iconic characters. First up, we have the legendary Optimus Prime. He's not just a giant robot, he's a symbol of leadership and virtue. As the leader of the Autobots, he represents bravery and hope. Throughout the series, we've seen him tackle challenges while embracing his role as the moral compass. Then there's Megatron, the formidable leader of the Decepticons. His character has seen some interesting development, evolving from a typical villain to a complex anti-hero at times. It's fascinating how even the bad guys can have depth, right? And who can forget fan-favorite characters like Bumblebee? He's the little guy with a huge heart, and his popularity soared through the roof. Plus, we've got iconic figures like Starscream and Soundwave, each bringing their unique flair to the franchise. All these characters helped shape Transformers into what we know and love today. Transformers isn't just a franchise, it's a cultural phenomenon. The fandom is massive, and you can find communities all around the world. Conventions like BotCon and TF Nation bring together fans to celebrate everything Transformers. They discuss theories, showcase custom toys, and even have cosplay contests. And speaking of toys, the merchandise is unbelievable. From action figures to clothing, Transformers collectibles have turned into a lucrative market for many fans. People love to build their collections, and the nostalgia factor is just off the charts. Plus, we can't overlook the influence Transformers has had on other media. With animated shows and collaborations popping up, it's clear that this franchise has inspired many other creators out there. Now, let's peek into the future. There are some exciting new films and series on the horizon. Recently, teasers and trailers have hinted at what's next, and fans are buzzing with anticipation. Expectations are high, and it will be interesting to see how they keep reinventing the franchise to captivate old and new fans alike. Innovations in storytelling are definitely coming. Different animation styles and new characters are being introduced, which makes the universe feel fresh while keeping the core essence intact. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour through the history and impact of Transformers. What's been your favorite moment or character in the franchise? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content. Until next time, keep transforming.